Here's what we're doing on NBA 2K25 with the all-time teams. So for example, we have the Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs here as the 1 and the 8 seed. We're going to simulate those first games to show you how things are done. So for example, Kobe Bryant or Shaq, we'll see on the roster there, has a 99 overall. So if the Spurs end up winning the series, they're going to be stealing one then from the Lakers. And if the Lakers end up winning the series, they'll be getting Tim Duncan, who's a 99 overall. A very simple concept. Whoever wins the series will be stealing the opponent's best player. So first off, before we start, obviously some games did play in the first round. The Nuggets and the Spurs were the 7-8 seed, Thunder and Timberwolves, and of course the Spurs did make it, as well as the Nuggets out in the Western Conference. Out east we had the Cavs, the Magic, the Pistons, and the Miami Heat. But the Cavs as well as the Magic were the ones that made it all time. So here's the final teams left. We had the Lakers, the Spurs, the Jazz, the Kings, the Clippers, the Warriors, the Rockets, and the Nuggets. And out east we have the Celtics, Cavs, like I just mentioned, the Bulls and the Bucks, the Sixers and the Hawks, and the Knicks and the Magic. Let's see what happens here in the first round of these NBA playoffs and who's going to be going home as the champion. Let me know down in the comment section below which team. Of course, I suspect that the Lakers are going to be the team that comes out on top. Of the Celtics, of course, have a very good chance as well. So far, we got some 2-0 series, such as that Jazz Kings, though they're really lighting them up. 2-1 here for the Lakers and the Spurs. The Knicks are the first team to move on out there in the Eastern Conference. And it's now 3-2. The Spurs, actually, the Lakers could lose here in the first round. The Jazz have moved on. They beat the Kings. The Rockets have moved on, beat the Nuggets. The Warriors and the Clippers is 3-2. Let's see what happens here in this Lakers-Spurs series. That is now going to be 3-3. We got the Bucks here moving on. We got the Sixers, Hawks as well as 3-3. And the Clippers, Warriors is 3-3. We're going to do the Simcast here for the Spurs-Lakers matchup, though. Curious to see how that plays out. We're going to simulate right towards the end there and see what happens. We got a close game throughout. Lakers are pulling away at the end, though, and it looks like, as far as things stay as planned, the Lakers pull away in that third and fourth quarter, 145 to 116. So you have it. The Lakers have beat the Spurs. And here we have the next matchup. We have the Lakers, the Jazz, the Rockets, the Warriors, the Bucks, and the Cavs, as well as the Knicks and the Sixers. Let me guys show you the updated rosters and which players are now on the teams that have won. Since the Lakers beat the Spurs in the playoffs, they will now have Tim Duncan on their roster for the rest of the way. With the Utah Jazz beating the Sacramento Kings, they now have Oscar Robertson on their roster. With the Warriors beating the Clippers, they now have Kawhi Leonard on their roster. With the Rockets being the Nuggets, they now have Nikola Jokic on their roster. So now they have Jokic, Hakeem, and Moses Malone. They're going to be pretty interesting to see how that turns out. Shockingly, the Cavs beat the Boston Celtics, so now Larry Bird will be taking his talents to Cleveland here with LeBron for the rest of the playoffs. With the Bucks beating the Bulls, they now have Michael Jordan on this roster, so a big three of Kareem, Jordan, and Giannis here. They also got Oscar Robertson too, so they got a pretty good team out there in the Eastern Conference. With the Knicks being the Magic, they now have Penny Hardaway on their roster. And lastly, with the Sixers being the Hawks, they now have Dominique Wilkins on their roster. So there you have it. We got the Lakers, Jazz, Rockets, Warriors, Knicks, Sixers, and Bucks, Cavs. Let's see how this goes for the rest of the playoffs. We go on a game-by-game basis here. We're going to do that. So let's see how things play out. We got the Lakers ending up winning in Game 1. Kind of curious to see how Tim Duncan did. Tim Duncan, he didn't even play, unfortunately, for some reason. I don't know why. But the rest of the Rockets end up winning here in this one. The Knicks end up losing there in that game over there. Let's see what happens here in game number 2. It's a 1-1 series there. The Bucks end up winning in this one here. So 2-0 here on the Rockets. So this Jokic thing's obviously going very well for Houston. What happens here in game number 3? The Warriors end up winning in that one. So we got 1-1 here all the way around. The Rockets Warriors is 2-1. Next one here, we got 2-2 series here. You know, it's actually pretty good. I like how it's not like anyone's too far, forward. You know what I mean? It's a pretty even matchup all the way around in each of the brackets here. The Lakers do end up winning here, as well as the Sixers. So 3-1 here on both those sides. But the Cavs are doing really good there. But the Bucks are hanging on there. The Rockets and the Warriors as well over there. Let's see what happens here in the following game on this series. The Warriors end up winning in this one. Is now 2-2 out there in the Eastern Conference. The Bucks and the Cavs. What happens here in game number 6? So they end up, the Lakers and the Warriors have moved on. So our Western Conference Finals is set between those two teams. We have the Sixers are ending up going to beat the New York Knicks. So there you have that. And we got the Cavs and the Bucks are in game number 6. Let's go Simcast here. Why not? See what happens here in game number 6. Obviously, if the Cavs end up winning this game, they'll be moving on to the next round of the NBA playoffs. And if the Bucks win, we'll be going to game 7. So curious to see how that will play out. And the Bucks have a close matchup here, but they're going to be pulled away in that fourth quarter. Giannis with a big game. Now it's a 3-3 series here. Whoever wins this next game, it is win or go home between these two teams. Is it going to be the Cavs with LeBron and now Larry Bird on that team, or is it going to be the Bucks going forward? Remember, the Bucks now have Michael Jordan on that roster. What's going to happen here? It's going to be the Bucks are going to win. Oscar Robertson had the most points there, 20. Jordan had 15 points in this one. The Bucks will be moving on and winning against Cleveland. So there you have it. We have the Lakers, Warriors, we have the Sixers, and the Bucks. That's our Western and Eastern Conference Finals. I'll see you guys with the updated rosters here. With the Lakers being the Jazz, they're now getting Oscar Robertson, who the Jazz, of course, took from the Kings prior. So now we got Oscar on the Lakers. With the Warriors being the Rockets, they now have Hakeem the Dream on the team as well. So they got Curry, Will, and Hakeem on the roster. Of course, still got Durant, Kawhi, they got Rick Barry too. This is a really good team. Let's see what happens there, Lakers, Warriors. With the Philadelphia 76ers being the New York Knicks, they now have Walt Frazier on their roster. With the Bucks being the Cavs, they now got LeBron on this roster too. So they have Kareem, LeBron, Jordan, and Giannis, and Oscar Robertson as well. This team is stacked. But that Lakers team's pretty good too. So there you have it. We have the Lakers, Warriors, we have the Sixers, and the Bucks. The final 4 teams left in this. Let's see how things go in these playoffs. Lakers win game 1. The Bucks also win game 1. 130 points there for the Lakers in game number 1. Jerry West shot Jerry West. And yeah, this is gonna be really good matchup here. Also, we're going to go through everything, when we get to the NBA Finals, especially too. And it looks like so far the Lakers and the Bucks are taking care of business. 135-121, 156 points here in game number 2 for the Lakers. Jerry West had 23 and 14. Baylor had 23. Shaq had 22 and 10. And even Will Chamberlain didn't even play. That's crazy. I don't know why he's not playing. But Lakers take a 3-0 lead here. The Bucks end up losing that one. Their Sixers take game number 3. Are the Lakers going to completely sweep the Warriors? And no, they don't. It's now a 3-1 series here. 2-2 out east. It's 3-2 here, so things are getting a lot more interesting. The Sixers are starting to take control here as the Sixers are now winning that series out there in the Eastern Conference, and the Sixers actually come back. The Bucks were up 2-0. Sixers come all the way back, and they end up winning in the Eastern Conference Finals. What happens here between the Lakers and the Warriors? The Lakers end up winning with Jerry West as your Western Conference Finals MVP. Iverson for the East. So we got the Lakers and the Sixers here in the NBA Finals. Let me update you guys with the final rosters one more time before we head to the NBA Finals with the matchup between the Lakers and the Sixers. So with the Lakers already having the plethora of centers on their roster, you're not going to bring over Wilt Chamberlain as well. Of course, they got Shaq 2 outside. We're going to bring in Steph Curry from the Warriors to the Los Angeles Lakers roster. And with the Sixers being the Bucks, they're going to be taking over LeBron James, who obviously the Bucks got from the Cavs prior. So there you have it. We got LeBron, Moses Malone, Walt Frazier, Allen Iverson, Joel Embiid, Dominique Hawkins there as your top ones. Of course, Dr. J as well, and an older Wilt Chamberlain on the Sixers roster as well. There you have it for the Philadelphia 76ers. Who's going to win here? Is it going to be the Lakers or the Sixers in the NBA Finals? Well, we are about to find out. In game number 1, it's going to be the Lakers easily winning game number 1, 145-118. That was a crazy game there. Shaq had 25 points for the Lakers. They're worthy at 18. Magic had 17 points as well. LeBron 11 for them. Shot Paul Gasol as well. Curry's not even playing. That's crazy. And for the Philadelphia 76ers, we got Moses Malone had 17 in this one. LeBron had 17. Wilkins 14, but unfortunately it wasn't enough for the Sixers. They lost by 27 points, so it wasn't very close. Let's see what happens here in game number 2 between these two teams. The Lakers also win this one as well. Tim Duncan had 19 points in this one. Shot Steph Curry with 10 points as well. Jerry West had 16. It wasn't close. Dominique Wilkins had 21, but the Lakers are just pulling away like it's nothing. But the Sixers do come back here in game number 3, 129-116. Wilkins had 26 for them. Dr. J 19. Iverson 18 and 13. Shot Walt Frazier as well. Shaq had a 29-point game, 12 rebounds as well, 3 blocks. So he's putting up some big numbers there. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for them. Also, just look at this team: Shaq, Kobe, Curry, LeBron, Baylor, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Magic Johnson, Kareem, Tim Duncan, and James Worthy. That is a crazy team. But the Lakers end up losing in game number 3. Game number 4 holds well for the Lakers as they end up winning. They're up 3-1 in this series now. Walt Frazier had some big game right there. So Dr. J, all these great games there by the Sixers. but the Lakers were just able to put so many points on the board. They're able to get the job done right there. We're going to game number 5, so let's go to Simcast here. Let's see how things play out, because I want to see the end of this game. Is not even close at the beginning of that first quarter. Sixers come back just a little bit at the end of the game. Actually, no, they're coming back. We got a close matchup on our hands. The Lakers might have actually just blown this game. Let's see here, 103-99. So we are now in this game, 103-99. Curry with a deep 3 already. He's missed. We got LeBron with the rebound on the other end. So the Sixers win this game. Big exciting series, but the Lakers win this game. They'll be going home as the NBA champions. LeBron with the ball. LeBron's on both teams. Crazy. He's got the ball though for the Sixers. He's going in and he's going to get that layup to go. We got timeout for the Lakers. Lakers ball here. We got Shaq inbounding it to Jerry West. What's he going to do? Lakers down by 6. He's going to attempt that 3-pointer and it is off. We got Malone with the rebound on the other end, up to Allen Iverson, up to LeBron, who's going to get right by Kobe, and that's a huge slam. Huge more points for LeBron James there on the other end. The Sixers now up by 8 here. Remember, the Lakers were up 19-4 at one point in the first quarter, and then they just completely faltered here for the rest of the game. Shaq's going inside. What's he going to do? He's going to attempt that little floater there, and it is off. We got the ball over to Walt Frazier for the Sixers right now. He's got Jerry West on him on the other end. Over to Moses Malone. Over to Shays there. What's he going to do? Out to Frazier at top of the key. We got Iverson out to LeBron. LeBron's going to go over there. Is he going to attempt that 3-pointer? He is, and it is off. Shaq with the rebound there. Lakers go. They got to go and put some points on the board quickly. Kobe has to make a quick shot here. Taking too much time off the board. That still has to go in, and it is not. Another miss for the Lakers there. And honestly, I mean, especially if the Sixers score right here. And what's LeBron going to do? He's going to miss that little floater there. Lakers have to score quickly still, but I mean, it's not looking good for them. Only 17 seconds left. Taking way too much time off the clock. Jerry West in the corner, though. He does hit that big 3-pointer. Is now a 5-point game there. A steal is needed for the Lakers. Otherwise, they're going to go into the free throw line for the Sixers there. Kobe's going to commit that foul on Allen Iverson. Iverson, can he hit the first free throw? And yes, he does. Is back to his 6-point game. Can he hit the second one? I assume so. But well, you never know. On 2K, you never know. It's now a 7-point game. Timeout, Lakers. 13 seconds here left on the clock between these two teams. It is a 7-point game between them. Jerry West over for 3. Can he get that one to go as well? And no, he does not. That's going to be the rest of this ball game. The Sixers end up taking the win here. Is now a 3-2 series as we head back to Philadelphia. I'll see you in game 6. We're currently in game number 6 here. Elgin Baylor with the dunk on the other end for the Los Angeles Lakers, tying this ball game up. We got 2 minutes left to go on the clock between these two teams. Now, if the Lakers end up winning this game, they will be crowned the NBA champions. If the Sixers end up winning this game, we're going to be going to game 7 out in Los Angeles. We're currently tied here. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go. Dr. J inside. What's he going to do? He's got the ball here over to LeBron James. LeBron is going to attempt that little layup. It is off. He gets his own rebound. He puts it back up. 2 points for LeBron James on the Sixers here, of course. Here, there's still LeBron on the Lakers as well, which is pretty funny if you ask me. Curry, he's got the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Over to Kareem. What's Curry going to do now? He's got the ball trying to go inside over Dr. J, and he's going to get that layup to go. 121-121. Curry and LeBron trading baskets, except for the Lakers and the Sixers, not the Cavs and the Warriors. Pretty interesting. LeBron on the other end for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's trying to back down his defender. Embiid with the ball over inside to Dr. J. He's got Curry on him. What's he going to do? He's unable to get the shot off in time. Embiid over to Cunningham. What's Cunningham going to do for the Sixers? Inside, no foul, and it's going to be off. Tim Duncan with the rebound over to Curry. Up to Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor inside. He's going to miss the easy layup. That was wide open. I actually can't believe he missed that. A wide open layup for Elgin Baylor is off. Wilkins in the corner out to LeBron. LeBron, he's dribbling. He's got magic on him. He's going to get by him with a huge slam for the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's look at that one more time. LeBron with the big slam for them is now a 2-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. That actually could be a game changer right there. 2 late points in this ball game. What's going to happen here? We got Curry on the other end. 42 seconds left to go on the clock. Curry with a deep 3-pointer, and it is off. That was not a good shot in my opinion, although it's Curry, but he was fading, and that was a really deep shot. Dr. J with the ball here. What's he going to do for the Philadelphia 76ers? Is he going to take a 3-pointer? No, he's not. Embiid inside. He's going to get that mid-range jumper to go. We got a timeout. 25 seconds left to go on the clock between these two teams. It is a 4-point game. What's going to happen here for the Los Angeles Lakers? Inside to Jerry West. He's going to get that bucket to go. 125 to 123. I suspect them to probably foul here at this point and foul quickly as they do. Kobe's going to commit that foul on LeBron James here. So LeBron's going to be getting 2 free throws for the Sixers. He's going to make the first one. Is back to a 3-point game. Can he make the second one as well? There's still 22 seconds left to go in this game. He makes the second one. 127 to 123. Of course, the Lakers really need to hit a 3 and then commit another foul. And then, of course, they're going to have to hit another 3 at that point. What's Kobe going to do? He's got LeBron him on the other side. He's going to kick it over to Magic Johnson for 3, who's going to miss the big 3-pointer there. It's going to be a foul, but Magic was wide open, but he's unable to get the shot to go. Frazier, though, he's going to hit the big clutch free throw. It is now a 2-possession game, and he's going to hit the second one as well. 129 to 123. Unfortunately for the Lakers, again, it's going to be another loss for them in these NBA finals. It really doesn't even matter if that goes in, although it did go in actually, so you never know. They're going to go back to the free throw line here once more for the Sixers. But geez, the Lakers were up 3-1 in this series, and they're going to end up going down 3-3 here. We're going to be going back to LA for game number 7. Truth be told, I was hoping for a much better, much more balanced game here in game 7 of the NBA Finals, but if you look at the score there, as you can see, it is 136 to 99, meaning that this game was not even close at all. The Lakers decided to finally put together in this one and are going to end up winning the NBA Finals. This was a fun video. I enjoyed doing this. It's always fun to see which teams end up winning. I mean, let's talk about this here. The Celtics couldn't even make it past the first round versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Celtics of all teams, and the Celtics are one of the best teams of all time. The Celtics have the most championships of all time, and they were unable to get it. So I said the Celtics were going to potentially win at the beginning of this video, but it's not. Of course, my other option was the Los Angeles Lakers, who, as you can see, have won the NBA Finals. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you want me to do this with any other teams, let me know in the future. I can always pick and choose different eras or anything. Of course, I can do this with the modern teams as well, see how things play out there. Regardless, glad you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.